Alright, in this video we're going to cover the various widget areas of your homepage. So far what we've done is installed the homepage and shown you how to display these featured boxes here. And now I'm going to show you how to use the different widget areas. As we mentioned, there's 3 different homepage widget areas, but don't worry, they'll be easy to play around with and get your bearings straight on those. So under Appearance and Widgets, as I mentioned, we have 3 right here and they're all labeled Homepage. So let's go ahead and focus on Homepage Content Top and Homepage Content Bottom. These are the same exact widgets that fit into both of these. What I'm referring to as top and bottom actually refers to this content in here. One displays widgets above it and one displays widgets below it. And other than that, they're exactly the same. And the widgets you're going to want to use in them are progression home. So, for instance, in the live preview, we're using a featured box in the content top area. So we have a title, some text, and a link. So if I save that, you can see where that's going to pop up. And you see how that featured area pops up right there. Very easy to use. So then let's say you wanted to, for instance, use portfolio posts. Let's actually do blog posts, since I have some blog posts. So if I put it in the content top, you can see it displays up here, latest articles, and pulls in the latest article. Or instead, if I move it to the content bottom, you can see if I refresh the page, it displays below these boxes. So the widgets actually and progression home work in both areas. It's just one of them will be above it and one will be below the content. Of course, if you don't have any content, then the widget areas are exactly the same. So let's go and remove the blog posts one and let's use a portfolio post one. And so you have your title, your posts, your column count, a button below if you want to use that, or you can just remove that and then use no button, and then a category slug. And that might be, you might not be sure what that is, but it's really easy to figure out. All you need to do is go to your portfolio in categories, and it lists out all of your portfolio categories. So for instance, and it tells you what the slug is. So for this 3 column one, the slug is 3 columns. So let's go and copy that slug and go under Appearance Widgets. We threw that in the content bottom and then a category slug, and let's paste that in. Excuse me. Now when I refresh the page, we have that featured works and we're pulling in 2, since we only have 2, but technically we're pulling in 3 posts and 3 columns. You can see how that would display in the button at the bottom. So it's really easy to create these different various widget areas. Just make sure you're using the progression home widgets. So that's how to cover those 2. Then let's go down to the footer widgets. And these in the live preview are actually, we cover, there's a Twitter widget down here, as well as a Get in Touch widget. So the Get in Touch widget's really easy. It's just progression full width, Get in Touch. And there's a whole bunch of options for that. And then if we refresh our page, you can see how that guy displays in there as well. So that's how to create the different widget areas. You can go crazy with widgets, or you can, you don't need to use them. We're just giving you tons of options for that. And then the last thing to go over is that Twitter widget, how to pull that in, and that will be covered in another video. But so far your whole homepage is set up except for the slider, and you should be a lot more clear on the different widget areas.